From Los Angeles, TraderInsight.com presents Dr. Adrian Manz in the war room and at the helm with today's look at stocks and sectors on the radar.
For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manz, and this is Stocks and Sectors on the Radar for Tuesday, April 7th, 2009. On Monday, Dow Jones Industrials down 41 3/4 to close at 79.75.85. We had 927 stocks advance, 2,098 decline, and NYSE total volume right around 1.3 billion shares. The internals don't look great. 927 versus 2098, not a great number. They did firm up over the course of the day. Things started looking better as we were getting closer to the end of the session. Of course, we had this big bleed back bar below the low of that backdoor slider setup, and well into the range of the fastball expansion of range, expansion of volume day. I do think, though, that we're still on a closing basis. We're up high enough. We're up in the top 25% of that fastball to indicate that we probably still have a backdoor slider setup in place. If that's the case, a move up into the Dow box would still be in the cards. And if we get that prior to some sort of earnings disappointments as we get into the season here, then I think the indices could be well poised to find some support here and to form a base up in this higher part of the recent range. Now, S&P 500 down 7 on the session, 835.48 on the close. NASDAQ 100, NASDAQ comp on a chart, these look a little bit better. They did close net positive on the session. They were, however, net negative on the day. NASDAQ 100 down 3 to close at 13.10. NASDAQ comp down 15.16 to close at 16.0671. Last night's stocks and sectors on the radar, nothing hit, right? So we didn't have any kind of triggers going into the session today. Nothing turned around and stopped us out either. That's good news, as it always is, right? Preference is, if it's not going to head in a direction that favors us, we prefer not to be in. That's always the rule. Going into Tuesday's trading, I do have one interesting setup on a sort of nothing day here in Magna International. This is in the auto components. This is ticker symbol MGA. Trade above $33.69 a share. Gonna have me interested in a long side entry. Nothing real huge in terms of a profit target here. Probably like 34.05, 34.07 on the initial part of the move. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it gets some legs. If not, I assume that it's just going to fade and fizzle. But maybe this backdoor slider setup here will get some momentum and continue the push higher. That fastball expansion of range on Friday is probably a little bit extreme for the range that this stock usually does, so we might see it consolidate for a few more days. If it takes off, we should have a good shot at getting some tight profits out of it. So if you have any questions, shoot me an email, Adrian@TraderInsight.com. Use protective stops on every trade. Have a great trading day on Tuesday.